to meet him, would you go?
Probably not. There's nothing I could do to help Nicholas other than pray for him and love him. I'm not Mother Teresa. I can't sit there and heal him. Nicholas doesn't know me. I have to say, what hurts me more is my daughter. That's her godfather. And she grew up with him.
Chris.
Yeah, like, I'm more bothered for the kids that understand. She's so innocent, Nolas. Lexi's such a good girl. I invited everybody to Lexi's graduation party.
You invited Jacqueline and Chris?
Everybody, Jacqueline, Chris, Caroline, the kids.
Caroline? Mm-hmm. And did they come?
No.
I was there.
What'd you say?
I was there.
You were there? Yeah.
But I will say, in Jacqueline's defense, Jacqueline did text Lexi and said that she would try to come. But beforehand, she wanted to have a sit down. And that's not what we wanted to do. We just, like, I would love for them all to show up and everything just go away.
Do you think that's possible, though?
I try to squash it a million times in the press and say everything was fine, hoping that they would go along with it. And then just, like, you see each other and everything goes back to normal. But it somehow doesn't go away.
Will you be going to Lauren Manzo's wedding?
I don't know. We weren't invited to the engagement party. Do you know how hurtful that was? Like, I didn't think it was like that.
But you haven't spoken.
I know, but it's like there's things that you don't need to interact on a daily, but milestones for a future that to me is kind of. My daughter wasn't invited.
So you were surprised?
Shocked. I always say, hurt me, I can take it. Hurt my kid, my parents, all bets are off.
But do you also feel that things change on a daily?
Well, no, because last month on Twitter it was the same BS.
Right, I understand
I've gotten texts over the
years,
years, so I don't see change.
The bullshit's got to stop. Why does social media have to be involved? That's nonsense. Like,
right.
If you got something to say to someone, pick up the phone, go to their house.
You know, everybody should just stop with this Twitter. Twatter.
On Twitter, you said just a hint of why I stay away.
I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not running from anybody. There's nothing I need to hide. Everyone can say all the things they want about me and this and that. It's the toxic exchange that I choose to stay away from, and I have a right to do that.
Jacqueline said, I advise you not to imply any more hints if you don't want the truth to come out.
I would love to know about my salacious past.
Is that what she's implying?
I guess so.
Olivia
Apparently,
from
I spend a lot of
Washington,
time on
DC.
my knees.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
There was a rumor that you were furious with anybody who was going
That's
to
not
shoot
true.
with Jacqueline.
Listen, I let them know I'm not okay with talking about my family issues, and that's what I said.
There was no malicious about it, so.
Your family, when I filmed with her, was never, ever brought up. Ever.
If you can't handle stuff about your family being brought up on reality TV, then maybe you're making the wrong choices.
You're right, and I chose not to come back while family was on, and that's
Right.
exactly
Well,
why I
I'm just
did
saying.
that.
This show is about mending family and being together.
Both parties have to want it.
Right, exactly.
Those two don't even socialize with each other.
It's not easy with a wife.
They're not going for dinner.
You never go against family. That's
Yes.
my thing. You never go
Well, that's
against
how
family.
I think that's how I feel. And I think if you
Never.
spoke to Caroline, she also feels that way.
Melissa, I like you, I really do, but you would not have come on this show.
If what?
I lost my train of thought already.
You just brought that up,
No, you
which to
said
me
something
is
that
like
was like.
instigating.
Here we go again.
I have to say something.
Go ahead.
I feel like you try to bring things up and say things that are negative, just what you just did. You're saying, I like you. That's condescending to me. Ask me the question. Be direct with me.
I don't remember. Please remind me.
You were saying
Melissa, you would
that
never come on the
Melissa
show.
would not have come on the show if she respected
Why
what
is that?
Teresa
Why can't
was
family be
saying
together?
about
You were on the
family.
show with your sister, right?
Your relationship was not okay when you signed on.
It was. That is like ridiculous. So, done.
Fix what's broken before you come on, so America and your parents don't have to be.
That's who it hurts. It hurts the parents and the kids.
And then that's your two's fault then. It ain't anybody else's fault.
I agree.
Because you have to resolve your issues. Because when we fight, my mother just says, fix it.
Have it out and be done with it.
I love you, that's it. It's over.
You can't with this.
I don't need anybody to feel bad for me. That's not why I'm bringing this up. It's just like I kept my mouth shut for 4 years. Jacqueline opened the door by coming back on the show. Right now, I don't want to make a relationship with Jacqueline. I don't. And that's okay. I'm a grown adult. I can make decisions for what makes my life peaceful, and I don't need the chaos.
But do you think you'll ever be able to get back what you had with your brother?
I will say Chris reached out when he heard I was separated. He reached out with a text, and I could not have been happier.
He was your best friend, right?
Mm-hmm. So, but that lasted all of 15 minutes.
Did you
until somebody
respond?
else. Yes, and we had a plan to meet. And I don't want to get into it, but there were, obviously, not everybody was on the same page with it. You will not see what happened between them play out on television. So maybe if I say my side and my piece, I don't think I'm hurting anyone. I'm saying how I feel. Maybe now it will go away. And maybe now America will respect my elderly parents enough to
And
let's
that's how I
let
felt
it go.
with my
Do you
parents.
really think they respect elderly parents? Let's not go there, Tina.
You're probably right.
Honey,
But we're talking.
forget that dream.